10 laps then ahead of us on what is now a dry circuit, I have to say. What can Kershaw and Charlwood do, the number 29 Quattro Yamaha crew? Down from Lauder in the borders, Steve Kershaw and he and Ryan Charlwood going very well, as indeed is that couple, the number 6, Todd Ellis and Emmanuel Clement in the World Championship as well. Blackstock and Rosny very focused on the left of your picture. A brand new bike, and they are still, by their own admission, dialing it in. Let's see then if Kershaw can make the best fist of it from the lights on, pole position of it, he dumps the clutch, and he's away quickly, smartly. So is Christie. Christie then put in a good lap time. He lines up there very, very strongly. Kershaw's got it. Into riches for the first time, ahead of Todd Ellis, Blackstock, and Christie's. That's the top 4. Then it was Rob Biggs got an absolute flyer. Rob Biggs ahead of there's a lot of locking up from the sidecar wheel of Kershaw. Looking on the inside, Todd Ellis. They are close, but it's dry. It's real action. Ellis already looking to muscle in front. Blackstock knows, Jed, that he's got to stay with them this time. Otherwise, if that top 2 get away, it's game over. And he's got the Christies behind.
Exactly that. The pressure really is on Lewis and Paddy today, but can they deliver? I think they can. They've really got the push in front of them. They've got the push behind them as well, with the Christies right there.
Craig Curry just in chart, having a look at the inside of Luke Williams and Jason Peters, but still out in front, Steve Kershaw, Ryan Charlwood, and Todd Ellis. Look how he's muscling that thing round. He's really focused it. Oh dear, that's Mike Bell, that's Mick Bell onto the tarmac, the number 8 crew, and Shane Colebrook onto the grass off the tarmac, shall I say. Blackstock is staying with them this time. So still on the opening lap, but Sam and Tom Christie, number 34, second in the championship, albeit a little way further back than they were at start of play yesterday. The gap now 23 points. They trail Ellis by.
George Holden and Oscar Lawrence there. I just seen in the background there, Barry. They've snuck past Rob Biggs, who's had an absolutely phenomenal start today.
Yeah, Biggs is looking sharp. He and Ferry Sagers, his Dutch passenger, seemingly getting on very, very well together, but we're riding with the top 3. It's a 9-wheeler. I'm going to use it. Why not? They're that close. Kershaw, Ellis, Blackstock, and Christie, the top 4 then, easing away. Blackstock is giving as good as he gets here. George Holden, Oscar Lawrence in 5th now ahead, as Jed so correctly said, ahead of Rob Biggs. Then it's Curry in front of Cable, Phil and Carl Bell, and a lot going on further back.
Yeah, unfortunately, Barry, I've just noticed that we've lost Luke Williams and Jason Pitt on that opening lap. They've not come through yet, unless they've had a spin and they're yet to come over the line. But I know we've just come up, technical issue. So we've lost
dear,
them.
That's bad news for them. A great ride yesterday, but Luke Williams, the former car driver, 4-wheel champion, open wheel Formula Ford as well. Look at Ellis. I'm digressing here because there's one busy scrap going at the front. They've got away from Blackstock. Blackstock now will come under pressure from the Hannah Finn Yamaha of the Christies. Again, that sidecar wheel popping up. Ellis just clips the curb and kicks the wheel into the air. Brian Gray on the back of Martin Kirk. There, the number 19, Simon Robinson, the Cup leader. But he's not the leading Cup competitor. That is Phil Bell and Carl Bell in 9th place at the moment. So Phil Bell and Carl Bell are 4 places ahead of Simon Robinson, and in that position will move into the lead of the Cup Championship. Robinson will probably know that. The number 27 behind Paul and Tom Kirby. These Cup guys, and there's Ricky Stevens, number 100, double champion, 2015, 2016. Ricky and Wayne, the brothers, good to see them out there.
What a battle this is, Barry. I think you say we've got Wayne and Ricky Stevens in there, we've got the Laidlow brothers, the Kirbys, who aren't related, as you rightly told me. Peach, Edwards, you name it, we're looking at 2nd to 10th here, 2nd to 9th.
There's Andy Peach. Andy Peach on the ride outfit. Oh, is that a signal from Wayne? Yes, it is. Wayne Stevens, Ricky and Wayne are out of the running, and I'm hoping that Roger Body has made the trip up here to see his old Grand Prix passenger make a comeback. Fastest lap, 1:57.8. Well, it's a bit sketchy out there, so that tells you everything you need to know.
big lock up from Todd Ellis coming into the head in there on the chair wheel, but he's pushing on, Barry. Look at those lap times. We're talking hundreds between them. It's a replica of yesterday. They're pushing on big time.
The World Championship has raised the new level to these guys. They're out there racing with the best in the world, and we're looking at the reigning world champion number 6, reigning British champion number 6. He's on the inside and he's going through that, so close, but Kershaw, no, holding the line. Todd Ellis wants this, he can smell it, but Steve Kershaw, what a race they're having at the front. Again, that sidecar wheel popping up. Kershaw is quicker about lap times, we know that. He's capable of running at the front and taking victory because he's done it more than once. Todd Ellis, Emmanuel Clement. This young lady with her pigtail flapping at the back of her crash helmet. She's so focused in the paddock. She's working, polishing, never sits still. She lives and breathes the sport.
She absolutely does, and it's quite the running joke. She's always on at Todd. No matter how fast they go, he can always go better. He can always go better.
Up to third then, go the Christies, past Blackstock. A new move there, so Sam and Tom Christie in third place. Damage limitation on the points, but they've got to try and get on the back of Todd Ellis, and that's going to be a tough call because Kershaw's just done this 157.8, and to be honest with you, Ellis is 5/100ths of a second slower. It's that close.
There's nothing in it at all, Barry, is there? I mean, just like you say, they're just cream of the crop, these two.
Brilliant to see this level of sidecar talent in the UK, representing us in the World Championship and also doing such a sterling job in the domestic championship. And here comes Todd Ellis. Can he make it stick? Can he get it stopped? Yes, he can, is the answer. Well, he's been nibbling away. We're on lap 4. Todd Ellis, Emmanuel Clement now lead. They have had the most stunning season, including yesterday's. They will have had 20 races. They've only missed 4 of them. Here comes Kershaw again. Kershaw having a look. He's on that. He's not given up yet, has he? 13 wins from 16 rides for the number 6 crew. They only were beaten 3 times, a couple of times by Birchall and once by Steve Kershaw. Is it going to be another defeat for Todd Ellis at the hands of Steve Kershaw? Here's the passing move.
What a beautiful move. Lovely camera work here, Barry. Look at this. I thought for a second maybe Todd was going to run on a little bit. He sort of came away from the apex in the braking zone, but slowed the bike down, managed to steer it from the rear, pull it back nice and tight, and there was no opportunity for Stephen Ryan to come back up the inside and retake that lead from Todd and Emmanuel there.
Look how she works. Weight completely across. Really, really fantastic. Fantastic passengering. Fantastic driving, fantastic action for all those crews. But look at these two now, hammer and tongs. 0.3 of a second between them last time they went over the beam. And again, the leathers and the buffeting, the G-force. You've been there. I cannot describe. Oh, that's Simon Robinson and Mick Fairhurst. Simon Robinson and Mick Fairhurst, they look like they've been upside down.
It does look like that, yeah. That's it's quite unfortunate there. Mick maybe pulled a muscle there for Simon Robinson, possibly. It twisted up, unfortunately.
Oh dear. Simon Robinson, Mick Fairhurst, so their championship cup lead will go. That will evaporate. This is the battle at the front. This is the GP class. 2 classes in this race. Normally we have 3. We have F2s as well, but the Southern 100 is on this weekend, which has taken the F2s out of the equation. 157.2, that equals what, in fact that's quicker than Steve Kershaw did in yesterday's race, but it is still shy of the lap record. And we have a red flag, and that will be the Robinson-Fairhurst incident. That will be to bring medical assistance to the crew, obviously deemed to be in a dangerous place. So the second red flag for the sidecar race gives us a result with 4 laps completed. So there will be a rerun. There will be a restart. We have not gone 2/3 distance. That's Simon Robinson receiving treatment.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Mick looks absolutely fine and dandy. I mean, we all know he's a tough little character as Mick. He's quite the passenger as well, very seasoned. But I think Simon maybe just, like I said, Barry, twisted himself up there if the bike's gone up on its side. Williams, is that going onto the back straight?
There's no evidence.
Bizarre.
There's no evidence that that's been over, but I can only think that it has been over. And because it went over on the grass, there's no gravel rash.
Yeah,
you know?
no marks, so it looks very innocent. But yeah, Simon clearly in a little bit of discomfort there, and just requiring that little bit of attention from the marshals and the medics here at Snetterton today.
Well, with only 4 complete laps, there will be a replay. Let's see if we can see what happened there. Oh, yes, it is. It did. It's been over. Oh, and he's caught. He's caught. That's his knee caught in. So that has really, really twisted his knee. Simon Robinson trapped in the outfit when it rolled, and that will have damaged his knee joint. Not good at all.
Race will not be restarted, Barry, on the timing screens at the bottom there.
There we
Race
have it.
declared, half championship points awarded. So that's that. What a unfortunate situation.
We do have a very busy schedule here. We've got British Superbike race coming up after this, and TV schedules and times need to be adhered to. So that's the best we're going to get. The race will not be restarted. This is the result. Victory for Ellis and its half championship points. And there, the stricken outfit, without a mark on it, of Simon Robinson and Mick Fairhurst going into this race, Cup class leaders, sadly will not improve on their points. There it is confirmed then. Ellis, Kershaw, Christie onto the podium. Blackstock, Holden, Biggs, Curry, Cable, Phil Bell. Phil Bell has done himself proud. He's the leading Cup contender, with Brian Gray there rounding out the top 12. Kirk and Masters in between. Further down the order, the rest of the Cup, another 13th place for the Laidlow boys. That is really, really good. Third in class for them. They will be thrilled with that. 137.5 points, very quick on the maths, our timekeepers, well done. 25.5 the Chris's trail by Blackstock and Rosny. Curry still holding 4th. George Holden, strong rides from him this weekend. Biggsy, Kershaw moving up the order steadily ahead of Archer, Cable and Kirk.